Let me be clear about something. I am not mad with my children. I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. At the end of the day, I raised them to be independent. I raised them literally, listen to me now. I literally raised my children towards independence. That was extremely important to me because I never knew what would happen to me at any given day or at any given time. So I always wanted to make sure as soon as they were able to do things that they needed to do, from cleaning their room to bathing themselves to potty training, any cooking, washing their clothes. I raised my children towards independence. It won't know, oh no, you can't make that bed up good. Move out the way and let me do it. It won't none of that. They did it until they learned how to do it properly, until they learned how to do it well. So I am guilty for that. Okay, so but I'm not upset with my children. I'm not mad with my children. I just know that as a mother who doesn't hear from her children as much, as often as I would like, I just know that I need to do the things to keep myself strong. I need to do the things that, like, from walking to, some of you like to work out. I don't like to work out. I do like to walk and that type of thing, but I need to do things to keep myself strong, because you just never know when something is going to happen. And if they're not there, and if they're not handling me with care, because I feel like that's a part of handling me, your elderly parent, with care. That's taking time up to call them, to see how they're doing, to check on them, to sometimes say, hey, mom or dad, come on, get your clothes on, and come on, let's go to breakfast. Come on, let's go to lunch. Come on, let's go to dinner. Won't you come over to the house and sit with us and watch a movie with us, and that type of thing, and this type of thing. Now, my oldest son does that. He does that, and we have our own little situation for why that doesn't happen as often. Now, he doesn't do it as often as I would like, because he have a whole family. Both my sons, both my two older children, they're married. My youngest son, he ain't married nobody, but he is in a relationship. Okay, when you don't, and I understand that. I understand they have families. I understand the dynamics between, and the difference between a wife and a mother. That's a difference. And you find a lot of in-laws clashing. You find a lot of mother-in-laws don't like the daughter-in-law, daughter-in-laws don't like the mother-in-law, and all that crap going on when nobody's realizing these are two different relationships. Nobody needs to compete for that person your loved ones love. Nobody should have to compete with it, but they do. For whatever reason, I don't understand it, never will. Only thing I'm saying is that we as parents today, because I know I checked on my mom. I checked on her. Honey, let me tell you something. Every day that the sun rose in the sky, I checked on my mother. Every morning. She knew I was going to call, and I called every morning. Sometimes she answered, hey, Nene. How you doing, Nene? Look, rushing me off the phone. I ain't care. I still called her. I saw her at least 2-3 times a week. You see what I'm saying? And maybe that was a bit much. I ain't saying it won't, but I was always welcome. I always came in, and sometimes I didn't stay long. Sometimes I might miss a week. I might have missed a week. I don't know. I doubt it. But, especially when I started becoming her caregiver. But at the end of the day, our parents, you only get one set of parents. You might be in multiple relationships, but you only get one set of parents. And that's one of the things that's big. One of the big reasons why, I'm going to go ahead on and say this, we don't see our children as often as we like. It's true that they have families, but also it is because of them in-laws, baby, them strangers that they met and made family. And they brought them into their lives, and all of a sudden, your parent get put on the back burner. Everybody, your children have to, I guess, realize, that you ain't gonna, you might not be with have your mate forever, but you gonna have your parent forever. That parent gonna be your parent to the day y'all part, till the day that your lives end. You understand me? So I don't understand it. I probably never will. But at the end of the day, that's how I feel. This is part 2, y'all, of when when you don't see your adult children as often as you would like. And I'm telling you, it's real, it's true, and maybe we need to have a live conversation about it, because a lot of people are chiming in. A whole lot of people, I'm gonna say about 85-90% of everybody feel the same way I feel. They're like, I don't see my children. I don't see my adult children. They don't visit me. They don't call me that often. They don't come by. They don't ask me to come over for dinner. They don't do any of those things. And I that's what it is, and that's the way it is. And I know we have to live with it and realize that that's the way it is. And I respect it. I respect it, but I'm not upset with my children. I'm not mad with my children, any of that. I just want to see my children more. I want to hear from them more. Why? Because I love them. Have an amazing day.